Hi everyone, and welcome to another episode, I guess. Of I still don't have a name for this thing, but yeah, maybe we'll get one before we finish. Belatedly, but yeah, whatever works. Today we have my sister, my little sister actually, Amara, who's an event organizer. Yeah, I'll let you go into details about yourself. But you're the creative director of Love Made, and you were very instrumental in the whole becoming Adomaa project and some of the aspects that we needed your expertise on. We also have the very talented and a very good friend of mine from like you have Jojo, who is who is also a creative director, very super talented. I've worked with you prior to now, and it's been really amazing. So yeah, thank you so much for taking time out to have this chat. And
Wow.
I'll let you introduce yourselves and what you do, and then we can continue.
All right. So my name is Love. Yeah, I'm the creative director of the Love Made Experience, which is simply like a company that is into event styling, designing, planning, coordination, all the works. Like, so if you're looking to have that very special event with like a touch of like, we are here for you. Yeah. So yeah, that's just
Okay.
it.
Hi guys, I'm Jojo, Jojo Timing, and I am creative director of Jojo Timing. Yes, I'm into set design, production design for events, music videos, weddings, interiors. Yes, and so many other things.
Okay. All right, so I'm just going to
Yeah.
go straight into it. The questions are to both of you, so anyone can go first. How did you get involved in the project?
Yes. So Kaf reached out to me
Yeah.
some actually some time before we shot we began the project. Yes, it had been a while. We had been going back and forth on it, and then there was a break. And then he called me another time. It's like, hey Jojo, remember what we spoke about? Yeah, it's finally happening. So yes, then the wheels wheels started turning. Conversations were had, and yes, it was amazing. And here we are a year after.
Yay! And love.
Yeah, I think for me same. Like a year ago, I was starting out into like this industry. Like I just discovered like my creative side, and I was, excitedly like figuring things out. So Adomaa, who's my sister, obviously it was a part of that process and seeing what that looked like. And then Cap, who's also a really good friend, like they had seen like one or two things that I had started doing, and they're like, oh, you know what, Adomaa is, doing this project, and I've seen that you're doing well in like so and so. So, oh, come on board and like let's see what we can do and put this together. Like she came with all these crazy ideas, and me, so I'm like, yeah, sure, we can do it. And then yeah, so that's how that started. Yeah.
So, how would you say? I mean, you both handled different parts of the production designing. I think for Love, you handled Utopia or some parts of Utopia, and then predominantly the rest was Jojo's work. So, I'd say, how long did just the pre before we actually got on set? How long did it take? What exactly is the process like when we started working on it before we got on set?
Pre-production. You can I say that's yeah. Most of the work is in the pre-production, and
Yeah.
day of when you are installing is actually supposed to be easy. When you're not working against factors like the wind and a tsunami and other things, yes. But yeah, pre-production is fun. It's where you get to be very creative and also weigh your options with regards to what works for the ask. Yes.
Yeah.
So yes, working on that was fun. I had to um, come bring a team together and also like do a lot of brainstorm with Cuff. He's my pre-production buddy.
Yeah, it's like Jojo said. Jojo is my sensei, by the way. So everything is changed. It goes. But yeah, like I said, like a lot of the work is in the pre-production, honestly. And truth be told, at that point, I was just really happy to be there. Like, just like I would follow Jojo everywhere. Like, just happy to be there. Like, putting everything together. My part in the project was like relatively, like you said, like a small part, mostly like the utopia aspect, and that was something that, like I said, they had seen something I'd done, and then they wanted me to redo. So, fortunately for me, I think Jojo took the brunt of like the work because he had to like come up with things on the spot. But fortunately for me, it was something I had done and then they wanted me to redo. So I was just excited, like, okay, yes, bring this, bring that. How can I make it different? How can I make it different? Putting things together. For me, I was just starting out to see how the maestro said consider factors like the wind and the me. I didn't consider any factor.
Stop videoing. Loud.
I have to document the process.
What?
Guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. So we came out here at La Beach to work. We're in the middle of nowhere, and our van is. Look at Brace, guys. All this hard work before the main work. Our van is stuck. Next time when you're hiring a set designer event, please pay us well. Especially Praise. He has been suffering.
Most of you.
He didn't sign up for this. He didn't sign up for this. Like so many things that I didn't consider. And I had to like figure out on that night. So I remember like just excitedly going to the beach and oh god, that was a night.
LM experience working on a beach setup. You know how we do it. You know how we do it. Young one said they said oh yeah. Said oh yeah. It's getting tension. It's a beach vibe, baby. It's a beach vibe.
But all in all, it really went well. I'm grateful for how it all turned out. But yeah, it was really a learning curve. Like it was one of the learning moments for me in starting out in that industry. So yeah, that was good.
Awesome. So would you say there were challenges, or was there? I mean, I know you've mentioned some parts on sets, but like pre-production wise, were there any like challenging parts of it that you would want to share, or everything was just like smooth? That one was okay.
I think it's always challenging. But then if you enjoy it, you enjoy it. But it's always a challenge. Like for me, the most fun part is sitting down and creating, or like going as far as you can go in your mind and feeling like you can bring heaven on earth on the day. And then after you sit down and you get excited, then you have to put it, and then it's like, okay, now where am I going to get this, and how am I going to get this, and how am I going to put this together, and how am I going to... So it's always a challenge, but it's a challenge in a good way. I think it's always like it's always good.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's a challenge that like is very much welcome. So yeah, if anything, for me, the major challenge was for the beach scene. Again, naive as I am, I didn't consider lots of factors. So wind and the fact that fabric will be flying about and things like that, and just like working late into the night. We work late into the night, like
into the early hours of the morning.
To my sensei Jojo, because I think I even left 2 people there. You'll be like me, like working late into the night. Mosquitoes, cold. Oh gosh, it was a night, but yeah, it was good. It was good all in all.
Yeah.
Well, as I've said, I guess every step of the way you face challenges, yes. For me, it was circus. It rolled my ass. Yes. But yeah, all in all, it has been a learning curve for me with regards to my project management skills. And yes, I like that I got to collaborate with other people, and everyone was willing to help. Yes, I won't lie. I call me crazy, but yeah, I love the chaos on set sometimes. The adrenaline, yeah, everyone running up and down, everyone trying to figure stuff out, everyone trying to help. Yes, I miss that. It's just like, yeah, the smell of coffee. It's just like, oh, hey, I'm alive. I'm working. I'm doing this.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. So yeah, I missed it a lot at a point. Mm,
So what was set up like? Because we've talked pre-production a bit on, specific days that we thought were challenging, but like generally, what was on set like? And usually, is it a completely different feeling, or yeah? I just want to understand like what's the major difference you'd say between like pre-production and like actually being on set and seeing everything that you've worked on paper or in your pad like come to life. Yeah, what was that like
yeah.
on the Becoming Adomaa set?
I think that was good. Um, yeah, I feel like I've been saying that a lot, but it was because for the Becoming Aduma set, it sort of felt like everyone was family. Like Jojo said, everyone was always willing to pitch in, help, even the different departments. Like just okay, how can we make this better? How can we make this look nicer? What can we do to help? Everyone running around for everyone. So, as chaotic as it would get, it was still like a very, I don't know, it was a energetic space to be in. I think like so much
Yeah.
going on every given time, but it was still a good space either ways. Like you just said, the adrenaline of figuring out like what to do and how to do it, and there's also this like moment that comes like when everything is done and then the cameras are rolling and just looking around like, oh, it's nice. It's nice, nice.
Yeah.
Guys, we did that. Like, yeah, nice, yay. Like, high five, we did that. Like, yeah, that was also
Yeah.
really cool. And for me, I mean, my sensei, as I've said, please let's go on the record. My sensei, for him, I'm sure he has been doing this, but for me, it was new for me. So I was just like, oh, lovely, beautiful. Like, yeah. So for me, it was a really good experience. As tiring and exhausting as it was very fulfilling. I think that's, and then seeing it after, I
Mm,
feel like I've gone ahead of the question, but even seeing it after on screen, that was also something like I was really excited about. So set was
yeah.
that was good. That was good. Jojo, that's the cover art set.
Listen, I was about to say.
That set.
Listen, my aha moment came when I saw Adoma sitting in the set in that beautiful
Yeah.
burgundy gown. I was like, but I was bleeding.
Oh,
No, it's fine.
oh,
The plants we were using had thorns on them. Some of them
ah,
had thorns. I was like,
yeah.
oh, this is nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I live for usually those are moments take 5 minutes because you don't have all day. And fine, yes, I think it's amazing always to appreciate your work, but you only have up to 2 to 5 minutes to appreciate what you've done, and
Yeah.
then move on to go
To the
and
next.
begin setting up for the next
Yeah.
thing. Yeah, so yeah, but yeah, I really loved being on the Becoming Adoma set, really.
Oh, oh, before I forget, you both actually won an award, together with Imara for production design, at the Accra Indie Film Festival. So, congrats, because yeah,
Thank
I mean the work you
you.
did
Thank
was
you.
already very
Congrats to
phenomenal.
all
So I
of
just want
us.
to say congrats,
Yeah.
yeah, because I'm very proud.
Again,
I'm
I'm
Congrats
proud.
to
I'm
I'm
all of
just
proud
us.
so
to know
happy
you
to be
guys.
here
It was
with the
yeah.
greats. Just so
How did
happy to
that
be here
feel? How did
actually.
that feel when you found that out?
Listen, I was going through some stuff I can't say on camera at the time. So when I saw it, I was like, God, this is you? Yeah. That was that was a great time. And yeah, I just also like that the whole team got appreciated. Yes.
Yeah,
It was a labor of love, and yes.
yeah, yeah. Love, how did you
Yeah.
feel? How did you
I
feel?
was excited. I hadn't even seen it. I think it was a friend that saw it was like, ah, wait, you want to know what? I was like, I want to know what, where? Well, how? I was, where? What's going on? And then like, it took, and I was like, oh my God. And really for me, it was just good because I was like, okay, I'm sure people will see, I'm like, okay, who is that? But like, oh, she's like Jojo Tem. Okay. I'm like, oh, I'm by like, very solid people. So people feel like, oh, this girl should be. Yeah, it was not.
Oh
It was
wow.
really exciting for me. I was like, oh, it felt good. It did feel good, like to know that after all of that, it was recognized and people actually
Yeah.
felt like, oh, this was beautiful, and I feel like they should be recognized for that. For me, that would give me the boost I needed to like continue to keep pushing because it's a crazy world out here. In this industry, it's crazy. But like, yeah, that felt good. That was
Yeah.
it was
Once
exciting.
again, congratulations, Jojo, Love, and Imara as well. Yes. So, last two questions. What would you say your most memorable behind the scene moment was? Anything can be anything at all. Hey, why is Jojo smiling like that?
Then Jude,
No,
I think you
because
should
I'm
go first.
thinking. No, I feel like I had a few. Yes, actually, I remember two of them. But yes, I'm thinking because I already told you one where I had the prick, and then I was like, oh wow, this
Yeah.
is beautiful. Yes, yeah. Then the other the other was also when we're shooting in the clouds.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, in that beautiful garden. Yeah, in
Yeah,
Jolu, and
yeah,
up close
Jojo.
to Jolu.
Jojo.
Yeah,
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 yeah.
yeah,
What
yeah.
What
It's
about it
just
though? What
yeah,
about
it's
it?
just I had an out of body experience. Then it's just like seeing everybody running around and figuring things out. Yes, and then because we were using a screen,
Yeah.
I almost couldn't picture it. But later on, when I saw on the screen, I was like, oh, okay, yes. And then I had a deja vu of that moment. I was like, oh, okay, yeah, it all makes sense now. Yeah.
I think for me, it's sort of like mixed feelings because that beach scene, for some reason, I don't know, the part of the beach that we were at, I don't know what was there, but I was really sad. Like, I had a massive allergic reaction to whatever it is that was going on.
Oh,
I remember, like, my eyes, my nose, like, if it was here, the guy that I work with, you tell you that it was even sad. Like, I just couldn't. My eyes were red, my nose, I don't know what it was about that, like, that part that
yeah.
just, like, really got to me. So, the whole process, like, working there, it was beginning to get tough at a point. Like when the tiredness kicked in and the mosquitoes kicked in and everything, I was just like, get me out of here. But then the shooting started. The shooting started, like Jojo said, there's just something about seeing the work like with your eyes and then seeing it like on the camera, like
And then
the little
coming.
screen there, and you're just like, oh, okay. And like at that point, it just like made sense. And I feel like I also learned because on that same set, Jojo did that's where he did
The swing, yeah.
the swing set thing. And I remember just watching like, wow, maestros at work. Because some things that had never occurred to me at that point. I was just like, oh, I'm learning a lot. And I'm just happy to be here. Like literally, like that's the running theme for the entire project. Like Charlie, I was just really happy to be there. Like
Yeah.
yes, I think that was like
Ah,
the first time I saw like that particular set like on camera. It just took
yeah.
away all the allergies. Like I'm just like, oh, this is beautiful, oh great, and then 5 minutes later, like you said, I wanted to get out of there because
Yeah.
I was also very happy to have you guys there because like you made it, I can't do everything myself, and all the inputs that each and every single one brought honestly is what made the project. I like couldn't have done it myself. So if it is this great project that everybody keeps talking about, it's because of your input. So yeah, thank you very, very much. Now the last question before I let you go. What are your favorite song or songs on the project? And you can say all, that's
Definitely,
also fine.
definitely in the clouds.
Oh, okay.
Yes. I saw the hard work that went into the arrangement. I was like, wow.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes. So it makes the experience of it very nice, and I love also the writing of Utopia.
Okay.
I love it.
Okay.
And yeah, I heard you sing Utopia before. I think you were in the house and you were doing like an acoustic. I was like, oh, what?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was way before the project.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah.
I remember
So I fell in love with it a long time.
that.
Yeah.
And love, you have a
Yeah, I think
favorite
for me
song.
it's Utopia. Even now, like a year on, anytime I hear that song, I'm just like, a good song.
No, right here is the perfect place to breathe again. To be free, to be free, to be free. Run away, run away, run away. To a place far away where no one can find me. Utopia. Utopia.
Not to be biased because that's the sense that
I was
I
going
work in,
to ask,
but
is it because
no, it's not a bias like because that's the sense. But I just really love this song. Like to be free, to be that part. Favorite. That's my favorite song on the album.
Yeah.
So it should definitely be
Oh,
Utopia.
thank you, thank you, thank you, guys.
Oh,
Thank you so much. All too soon, even though it's not as soon as I said this would be. All too soon, we've come to we've come
oh,
to
I
the end
actually
of
miss you
our.
guys.
Oh,
I miss it to Jojo.
Don't go.
Jojo, let's not air our dirty laundry in public. But I was supposed to be understanding you, but you didn't. You just left me out, like hung me out to dry. No, like
wow.
Oh, we'll figure that out in the DM. Yeah. Let them not see.
Wow. Anyways, yeah, thank you so much for your time. I really, really appreciate it. And thank you once again. I can't say it enough for your contributions onto the project. It will definitely not have been what it was without your talent, your dedication, everything, your blood, sweat, tears, all the times the highs, the ups, all of that is what made the project what it is. And I just want to say thank
Yeah.
you. And definitely we'll be hooking up for more projects. As for you, love, dear, as you are in my family, you don't even have a choice. Because whether you like it or not, you will do it. And of course,
I know.
Jojo, you might not be blood, but yeah, definitely,
Yeah.
I'm definitely calling you for anything because, like, yeah, it's really good
Yeah.
work. So anything, and also wishing you all the best in all the projects that you're working on. If you ever need my help, I'm always here, cheering for you, supporting you from my little corner. Yes. So yeah, thank you again.
Yeah.
Thank you too.